So we'll move into our asanas. And before we begin this yoga practice, we just want to make sure we're breathing properly. So when we're breathing, we want to make sure that belly is extruding out. So on that inhale, belly expands. Once the belly's full, then you can breathe into the chest. And then exhaling. How we want to be breathing is balance. So the inhale, the same length as the exhale, creating that balance throughout our body, changing the body's chemistry. So keeping that smooth Ujjayi breath. You can even hear that oceanic sound in the back of the throat. And this can be done through the mouth or the nose. And I'll leave it up to you today how you want to flow. You can even breathe through the nose and then the mouth. I like to mix it up, but again, do what feels good. Just make sure you're breathing consistently and deeply. So let's begin with some pranayama. So we'll move into Kapalabhati. So you can take a half lotus here. We'll take the right foot, place it on the left shin or left thigh. And from there, we'll take in 30 Kapalabhati breaths. Then taking an exhale and moving into Agnisara. Starting off slow, just focus on the exhale. I'm going to take it from the top. Yeah. That was the action thing, you know the action? Yeah. Action. So, all right. Thanks for joining us for this meditation practice. We're going to be moving into some pranayama and some asanas. Just keep in mind when you practice your asanas, you're going to get a lot more out of those asanas through breathing deeply and naturally. So keeping that Ujjayi breath, that balanced breath throughout, again, the practice. You want to breathe into the belly. Once the belly's full, then you breathe into the chest. Listening for that ocean sound in the back of the throat and just staying with that. Vocalizing that breath also allows you just to get out of your head more, just to get into that free-flowing space. So let's move into the pranayama first. So you can take a half lotus. So taking your right ankle, you can place it on your shin or your left thigh. And you're just going to focus on that sharp exhale through the nose. You can take a Gyan mudra here just for more focus. You can gaze in between the brow gently. And starting off slow, 30 Kapalabhatis. Then exhaling completely, emptying the belly. Then you're going to move your core to left to right, up and down gently for Agnisara, purifying the organs. Kapalabhatis, then Agnisara. And we'll balance out the other side. So half lotus on the other side, taking that left ankle, placing it on that right thigh or shin. And let's get into it. Cultivating that focus, Kapalabhati, and then just giving our organs some love with Agnisara. Being gentle here, feeling into the movement. Last round on this side. 30 breaths, then Agnisar. Coming out of this half lotus, moving into butterfly. So feet together, giving yourself a lift, straightening the spine. I'm going to move into alternate nostril breathing. I'll demo first. I'm just going to take that right pointer finger, cover that right nostril, exhaling through the left. Inhale through the left. Alternate. And inhale. And alternate. Now go at your own pace. And what we're doing is we're just cultivating balance on the masculine, the feminine side of the body. And be careful with this one, so don't blow too hard. Last round. And moving into cross-legged. Now we're just going to do a breathing pattern. It's just going to get us into sync with that heart rhythm. It's just you're going to be breathing for 5, inhaling, and then you're going to pause, and then you're going to exhale for 5, and then pause at the bottom, and then repeat. And we'll just do that till we really just feel that we're in our heart. So it's not going to take too long. So I'm going to guide you guys in the beginning. So just finding a nice relaxed seated posture. And inhaling, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pause, exhale, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pause, inhale, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pause, exhale, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pause, inhale, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pause, exhale, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. On your own. Last round. Take your time. And coming back. All right, moving into our asanas. Let's move into a spinal twist. Just bring that left leg under. Just bringing that right leg over. Straightening that spine, a little lift here. Just feeling that your sit bones are rooted And following your breath, inhaling the arms up. Exhale, twisting to the right. Shoulders relaxed. And keeping that deep Ujjayi breath in all your poses. So breathing deep. And exhale, centering. Changing the cross of your legs, right leg under, left leg over. As you transition, just breathe. Exhale and twist. Lengthening the spine. Relax again those shoulders. Relax the facial muscles, the jaw. Wherever you feel any tension, just breathe deep and allow it to release naturally, fluidly. On your next exhale, centering. And bring the legs out in front. Taking a gentle forward fold here. Inhale the arms up. Exhale. Relaxing the back of your neck. So just tuning in with the breath. Again, finding the depth in the breath in any pose. Just like in life, you're going to be in different positions, different challenges. Just breathe into it, relax into it. Find the center, coming into that center point of the present. Inhale, rising. Bring that right leg inside that left thigh. Let's bring that left arm, palm facing up, inside that left leg. We're going to have that right hand, palm facing down, hover toward the right hip. Relax the neck. And peel back that right shoulder, imagining that invisible walls behind you. And breathing into the right side of the neck or any other place you may feel any tightness. Maybe holding, just release it on those exhales. You'll notice the slower our breath is, the slower the thoughts come. Now bringing that right arm up toward the sky. You can even spread your fingers wide here, active hand. Reaching up toward the sky, lengthening. Feel that chest opening, that heart opening here. Now bringing that right arm over that right ear. Find the breath, breathing into the belly. Relaxing. Listening to the breath. Anchoring to this moment. And now taking both hands, finding a place on your left leg, and just folding forward. Using gravity here, not forcing anything. Just allowing yourself to find your way back to earth. Breathing deep. Inhale, rising. We're going to balance out the other side. So bring that left leg inside that right leg. Palm facing up, right hand. And then allowing that left hand, palm facing down, to hover toward that left hip, relaxing the neck. Breathing into the back of your heart. It's using the breath to nourish the body, taking in that prana, that life force, getting rid of old energy, just circulating new energy. Now we're going to have that left arm reach up toward the heavens, strongly reaching, allowing the chest to expand. Now bring that left arm over that left ear, lengthening on that left side of the body, breathing deep into the lungs. Now taking both hands and finding a place on your right leg, just folding forward here. Allowing yourself to be heavy. Putting down the weight. Nothing to hold on to. If you want to hold on to something, just hold on to this moment. Allow it to dissolve within itself and just notice how you're always in the moment. So is in the flow of life. Nowhere else to be. Where you are, here now. Inhale, rising up. And we'll find our way to tabletop here. So knees under the hips. Hands under the shoulders. I'm going to demo this first, so I'm going to do a cat lion's breath. So I'm going to inhale deeply in through the nose. And arching, tongue out. And don't forget to roar. So just close your eyes and just get into your own momentum here, into your own spine, just building that fluidity. Again, follow the breath. Last two. Now sitting back on the heels or untucking those toes. Let's expand that heart. So we're going to bring our hands together, elbows together. We're going to inhale and exhale them over. Now, keeping that spine straight, what we're doing is we're just, again, expanding that heart to open up a little deeper, grow a little stronger. We tend to be crouched up on our cell phones a lot and curl up. So what we're doing is we're just reopening, realigning, getting back into our natural state, our natural alignment, natural way of being here. Last one. Make it count. All right. Now, today we all have dogs, so we got to take our dog out for a walk. So let's find our downward dog. Going to tabletop and moving in a downward dog. And just get creative here. Wiggle your head, yes and no. Pedal your feet. Just getting loose. Feeling into this loosen your jaw, loosen your lips. From here, gently jumping or stepping in between the hands, finding your way to your back. So it's good to go for a swim. So placing your hands underneath your sit bones, moving into our flutter kicks. As we work our core, we just want to make sure that we're breathing deep. We tend to hold our breath in intense situations. We should be breathing deeper into them, feeling into them and letting it arise and dissipate on its own. As we breathe, feel into the core. Feel what's in the center. Strengthening your center. Feels good. Just to connect to the self. And moving into scissor. And back to our flutters. And resting. Now we'll move into a shoulder stand here. So I just want to create some momentum and then naturally roll into it. So again, just gonna create a little bit of momentum here. Then I'll just roll gently up. Bringing my elbows closer together. Again, point your heels, point your toes. Just giving your legs some love. We hold all that weight on our legs throughout our day. So we're just gonna allow our legs just to recirculate, rest. Finding the breath, staying with that Ujjayi breath, that balance, the inhale and the exhale, deepening. Then allow your feet to drop overhead, planting your hands flat, moving into plow. Whatever position you find yourself in your asana practice, or in life, just breathe. Create that space inside so it radiates outside. Gently rolling out of this plow, you can place your hands on your lower back and coming out. From here, we'll move into a bridge. So palms facing up, feet hip distance apart. On your exhale, rise. If you're comfortable here, stay here. Or you can interlock your hands. If you interlock your hands, you just want to go palm to palm. So bringing those palms together, walking those shoulders closer together, getting those hips a little higher, breathing deep into the spine, throughout the back. Just finding that stillness within yourself. Anchoring in, using the breath, coming back to the present. And releasing that interlock, slowly lowering down. Taking a moment here, and we'll just finish up with one more bridge. So again, just feeling where your hands are, fingertips to the back of your heels. Exhale, rising, pressing your feet into the earth, getting those hips a little higher. Rocking those shoulders a little closer together. Get those hips a little higher as well. Breath is deep. Allowing yourself to dive deep within. On your next exhale, releasing that interlock, slowly lowering down. Now let's move into pigeon on our back. So grab a hold of that left ankle, placing it under the right knee. Reaching in between the legs. Bringing your shoulders flat to the mat or working toward that. And finding the breath, head is relaxed. Working toward bringing that shin toward the chest. We tend to hold a lot of our emotions in our hips. Here's the time to feel into those emotions and let them go. Bring it to the surface. And let it flow. Breathing into the left side of your hip. Notice how you can visualize the breath. Feeling that conscious awareness of where to send it. Where your body needs some attention, some love. Just give it and let it go. Releasing, balancing out the other side. Right ankle under that left knee. Feeling your back pressed against the earth. Working that right shin toward your chest. Allowing the hips to open. And slowly releasing. Let's find our feet together here, moving into butterfly on our back. Just bringing the feet pressed against each other. And working the feet. Maybe it's a little up toward your chest or a little down toward your hips. Feel where you are feeling any tension. Breathe into that. Letting it all flow, letting it all go. And releasing. We're going to slowly find our way up to standing. And we've got these mountains behind us, so let's take a moment into our mountain pose. Opening our palms. Feet a little wider than your hips. Feel the base of your mountain. Closing the eyes. Shoulders relax. Spine is lengthened, rising up toward the heavens. So noticing the base of your mountain. It's wide, it's rooted even under the earth. Feel that strong foundation you've cultivated today. Giving yourself this practice. Moving up the mountain into the core. Feeling solid there in the core. As we rise up to the peak of the mountain, allow yourself to be light here. Don't take yourself so seriously. Keep it light here. Facial muscles are relaxed. So noticing how the mountain stays the same, even when the weather changes. The mountain is still a mountain. Gently coming out of your mountain here. We're going to move into some sun salutations. As we do these sun salutations, we want to put some intention in our sun salutations. So take in the sun, bring it into the heart, and thank the earth. And yeah, just get into that feeling. Follow the breath with each movement and really allow yourself to extend those breaths. So long, deep breaths. Take your time. Take in the sun, bring it to the heart. Take in the sun, thanking the earth. Left leg back, low lunge, inhale. Exhale, chaturanga. Inhale, cobra. Slight bend in the elbows, chest is open. Exhale, downward dog. Left leg forward, inhale, low lunge. Exhale, right meets the left. One movement, one breath. Inhale, all the way up. Exhale, to the heart. Inhale, taking the sun. Exhale, thanking the earth. Right leg back, inhale. Exhale, chaturanga. Take your time. Inhale. Exhale. Right leg forward. Inhale. Low lunge. Exhale. Left meets the right. All the way up. Inhale. Taking that sunlight. Bring it to the heart. Take it in. Ground it. Thanking the earth. Left leg back. Inhale. Exhale. Chaturanga. Inhale, cobra. Exhale, downward dog. Get into the flow. Left leg forward. Inhale. Exhale, right meets the left. All the way up, taking that sunlight into the heart center. Back to the sun. Thank you, earth. Right leg back, last one. Inhale. Exhale, chaturanga. Inhale, cobra. Exhale, downward dog. Right leg forward. Inhale, low lunge. Exhale, left meets the right. Inhale, to the sun. And into the heart. Exhale. Let's go ahead and find a horse stance. So feet 45 degrees. And let's open up that throat chakra with some more lines. Roars here. So we're just going to take our palms, just finding that base in our horse stance. We're going to press our palms into our thighs, lengthening our spine. And you're going to inhale through the nose, and again, find that roar. Last one. And relax. Let's take the hands now. Just bring them overhead. And just engage your core here. So just imagining yourself like a pyramid. Feel that strong base, rooted. Now inhale, straightening the legs. Let's point the feet forward. Interlocking your hands behind you. Go palm to palm here. And keeping those palms together as you exhale and take a forward fold. So exhaling, palms together. Breathing in between the shoulder blades. Creating space in that upper back and those shoulders. Nothing to hold on to. You can't hold on to space. So get into that. Just let it go. Releasing that interlock. And now placing the interlock behind the base of your skull here. So pressing your forearms into your jawline. Just use the weight of your arms to naturally elongate your spine. You don't need to pull. Use gravity. It's working with you. Allow life to work with you. Letting the neck completely relax. Releasing that interlock. Placing your hands on your hips. Straight back. Inhale, rising. You can jump or step your feet together. Finding the front of our mat. And we're going to take that right foot back, finding that warrior two. So find that strong warrior. So this pose you can really use to strengthen that lower body. Just getting a little deeper. Staying relaxed here, engaging your core. Come slightly forward, then moving into that reverse warrior. Breathing into the left side of the body, opening up that left side of the wings, using the lungs like wings, expanding those wings. And inhale, centering back to warrior two. Moving into bird wing, so we're going to go ahead and take the elbows and plant them on our ribs here. You can bring the pinkies together. Follow your breath. Inhale, open. Exhale, close. Feel into it. Allow everything to open. Last two. And now taking the left arm, finding a place on your left leg, bringing that right arm over that right ear. And again, create space there on the right side of your body. Now gazing at the earth, planting the hands down. Set that left leg back. Exhale, chaturanga. From here, you can move into a cobra or upward dog. If you take an upward dog, the only thing that should be grounded are your hands and your feet. Chest is open, slight bend in the elbows. And if you take that down upward dog, you're going to plant the knees and then take a downward dog. If you like, you can even move into a power dog. So just bringing the elbows inward toward the chest and a little lower down to the earth. And we're going to balance out the other side by taking a step with your right leg, moving into warrior two. Finding that strong warrior within. Rooting into the earth. Coming slightly forward, finding that reverse warrior. Still staying strong in that warrior two. Expanding on the right side of the body. Inhaling, warrior two. And now moving into bird wing. So elbows find their way gently onto the ribs. Inhale, open. Exhale, close. Now move at your own breath rhythm. last two, slow it down. Take it in. Finding your right arm on that right leg, moving into extended warrior. Breathing deep in the left side of the body, expanding. Finding your gaze to the earth. Grounding your hands, right leg back. Exhale, chaturanga, finding your way to a cobra or an upward dog. And plant the knees now, finishing up with a downward dog or a power dog. Gently gazing in between your hands, stepping or jumping in between the hands, finding your way to your back. Bring your arms out to a cactus or a T. Knees together. Following the breath, twisting to the right. Exhale. Deepening that breath. Breathing into the spine. Starting from the base of the spine all the way to the mid-spine, all the way up to the crown, and exhaling from the crown all the way back down to the base. Just moving that prana throughout the chakras, throughout the spine. Just allowing yourself to rest. And inhaling the legs to the center. Following the breath as you transition. Exhale to the left side. Slowing the breath down, slows everything down, slows down time. Inhale, centering the legs. And just now moving into your Shavasana, so allowing those legs to drop out in front of you. Allow the feet to open up. You can do a slight tailbone tuck, lifting your tailbone up toward the sky. Palms facing open, walking your shoulders away from your ears, elongating that neck. And just melt deep back into the core of the earth. Coming into the earth. As we take this corpse pose, just allow yourself to no longer have a self. So be selfless. Just allow any thoughts about you to just disappear and move into awareness. Move into what's taking place right now. Nothing to hold, nothing to do. into your cocoon. So rolling over to one side, using your arm as a pillow. And just allow yourself to be liquefied. So that's what happens when you're in a cocoon, is you become totally liquefied before becoming a butterfly. As you become liquefied, you're just moving into the flow, that flow of meditation, of just being aware of where you are. Where you are is right here. You're ready to become a butterfly. Just allow yourself to find your way to a strong seated position. Just aligning your body with gravity. Finding that center point rooted into the earth, lifting up through the spine, all the way to the crown. Close the practice with 7 alms for the 7 directions, expressing that all sentient beings awaken into awareness, and that we awaken into awareness. So find that deep breath and connect with your own vibration. Finding your hands in prayer to the heart. You can even imagine a lotus is in between your prayer hands. Pressing your thumbs into your heart and just taking a moment to feel that heartbeat. Noticing how the beat of the heart is always taking place in the present moment. Grounding you here. Sending your heart some love. Allow that love to grow larger throughout your body. Draw out all your closest relationships and allowing it to grow more and more and expanding it out into the world. See the God in you. See the God in me. Namaste.